Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we're going to discuss the 2023 DreamWorks animated feature film Trolls Band Together. So this is the third film in our Trolls franchise. We've had two holiday specials. We have a few different TV series on Netflix. This is a franchise that is continuously going to go. It's not going to stop. There's a new Trolls roller coaster opening up in Epic Universe in Universal Studios Orlando. It's nonstop, right? Trolls is a fluffy kind of franchise, but then sometimes there's adult elements to it. Like hard real life stuff is going on with these particular trolls. And as the stories progress, you get a lot of backstory for these characters, which I really like, is that it's not just recycling the same type of formula. You're introducing new elements, you're introducing new ways that the characters are talking to each other. And what I really love about this film is how it was made, because the certain cinematography shots, one of my favorite camera tricks, when the camera zooms in and out at the same time, the camera like zooms in and pulls out at the same time, it's that gives that warpy effect, and we get that warpy effect with Branch at one point. And they did another camera trick I love, when the camera like does something with their arm or hand or something, and it's on an angle, or like they punch or something like out or like down or something, that the camera then flips it. So like for instance, in Stranger Things, when like Tom like kicks the desk in his office when Nancy and Jonathan are getting reprimanded for visiting Mrs. Driscoll. This is season 3, of course. He kicks the desk and the camera turns, right? They did that trick in this film. Somebody did like a dance move or something like that, or like one of those, like, what was that, like, what's this called again? I don't remember what that's called. We did that many years ago, but somebody did something like that and the camera tilted, and I was like, bro, they did two of my favorite camera tricks. My third favorite camera trick, which they didn't do, is when a character flips in a scene and the camera flips with them. Love it, absolutely love it. Like the person stays in focus, but the camera like swirls around them. It's just wonderful, wonderful. So two of my three favorite camera tricks is in this, and this film is completely built from the ground up. It's all CGI. There is no person holding a camera filming a troll in the woods. It doesn't exist. They made this, and it's very interesting how they also made this, because a lot of this film, especially when we get to Rage Mountain or whatever it was called, um, felt like Mario Kart. Felt like we're literally driving through various levels of Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That you're driving your car, and then you get to this ramp, and then the ramp makes your hover stuff go, and then you can drive upside down because of the magnetic force field of your car's engines and stuff like that. It felt like we were playing a round of Mario Kart, and it brought me to when we were watching, when we, me, myself, and I were watching the Super Mario Brothers movie, where they had that whole Mario Kart montage when they were leaving Donkey Kong's jungle and going into Rainbow Road, and that whole Mario Kart scene. It felt like this. That felt like this. No, Trolls felt like that. There we go. This felt like that. That, past tense. Mario is past tense. So a lot of this film, I saw different elements or camera tricks that I really enjoy being brought to this. A lot of wide shots too. The camera then pans in a zoomy kind of, not just a steady pan. It was let's go like this. It was just so creative, and you don't really see that much creativity when it comes to camera work. And this did so many things that I'm a fan of within regards to immersion, because it's different. It's not just camera faces to person in view A, and then camera B faces to person in view B. It's none of the general stuff. It had different stuff to it. It was very colorful. It was very bright. It was very vibrant. This probably looked incredible in the movie theaters. I didn't see it in the movie theaters. I just saw it at home with my folks. I wish I saw this in theaters, because especially in IMAX, because with all the sound and the driving, there was a lot of driving in this. A lot of driving. There's a lot of road trippy stuff. Band together, right? So Branch was in a boy band. They have to band together to save their brother, who's trapped and whose energy is being sucked out by these Betty Spaghetti looking creatures. Velvet and Veneer, who are now superstardom singers because of what's his face's talent. Honestly, don't remember the new characters' names, specifically because I was so enamored by the technical aspect of a film, which is also interesting. Sometimes it happens. What the hell was his name? I don't remember. But we meet Branch's family. We then find out that Poppy has a long lost sister, Viva, voiced by Camila Cabello. So that was neat. Having her come into the mix, having Poppy now have a sister, and Branch having four other brothers. It was just cool. It was cool having an NSYNC reunion at the end. It was very neat having a new song from them. This was a pure quintessential millennial film, but it was very well done. It had a first act, second act, third act. The Bergens are there. Like, we get history of more Bergen stuff. We get history of Branch's family. We get history of Poppy's family. It was very well done from a story perspective, continuing the story. What now happens next? And from a technical aspect, I cannot believe how well this was put together. This was so well done. The music was incredible. The sound was incredible. The score was incredible. Cinematography was incredible. Camera work, videographer did a fantastic job. Whoever you are, person, incredible. Incredible human being. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your work. Trolls Band Together, 2023 DreamWorks animated feature film. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.